Hello, welcome back to Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition.
Shepard Commander, are you prepared to attack the Heretic stronghold?
Can you give me a quick rundown of the situation?
The Heretic, over time, the virus will change us. We will provide coordinates.
I won't let them brainwash your race. Especially not to worship Reapers. You have my word on that.
We will begin preparations.
Sadly, I can't get his custom up or their custom upgrade. So, one thing about Legion, a lot of people refer to Legion as him. They'll use he/him pronouns for Legion, but Legion is actually made up of almost 1,200 programs. Legion is a they/them. I will try to consistently say they/them when talking about the Legion, but it's possible I may slip up. And I mean, obviously, their pronouns are not exactly a major matter of discussion, but yeah, so I feel like they/them works is more fitting.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Did I? No, I didn't. Actually, before doing Legion's mission... Oh, I do get to do it here. Okay. Alright, so yeah. Before doing Legion's mission, I'm just gonna finish off any remaining systems I haven't scanned yet. While I'm doing this, you may wonder why
Only half.
I held off so long on getting Legion. That will become clear fairly soon. Yam. I am what I am. Bye-bye. With over 90% of its surface covered in oceans, Yam is a habitable nitrogen-oxygen world, but its extremes can be quite hostile to sapient life. The heat from its extremely long days reaches dangerous levels ranging from 24 Celsius at night to 53 in the afternoon in the temperate zones. Hurricanes run unchecked across the oceans, with winds reaching up to 250 kilometers per hour. While there are some arthropod-like animals, the predominant forms of life are various kinds of toxic algae blooms that stretch hundreds of kilometers across. However, other biohydrocarbon algae blooms are suitable for use as biofuel, and farming the green gold forms the backbone of Yam's economy. Speaking of Popeye, with my Popeye reference, the guy they've got doing the Sunday Popeye strips right now, R.K. Milholland, I've actually been reading his webcomic, Something Positive, for a long time. He's been doing it for 20 years, close to, and I've been reading it for I think most of that time. I think I probably started just a couple years after he started producing it, making it. He's really good. Tefnut. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Tefnut, is home to a helium-free collection and the nearest refueling facility to the Nubian Expanse's mass relay. As such, it is a major gateway to the Verge and Terminus systems and has become famous for its hospitality industry. Tefnut's motto is known throughout the galaxy: like home, only better. Visitors here can stay at expansive resort stations, watch locally produced entertainment, buy mind-affecting substances not welcome in Citadel space, and rent companionship. Resources are shipped in from Yam at substantial discounts, allowing the small space stations to have surprising luxuries, such as edible arthropods and large amounts of fresh water. Population 33,810 spread across 5 space stations.
Launching probe.
Another thing while I'm just doing the scanning, I should have mentioned this a few episodes back when I actually went to the planet, but if you remember when I visited the planet Watson in a previous episode, I should have mentioned that planet was actually featured in a Cerberus Daily News article about a lawsuit against Genex Chemical. So, forgot to mention that part back then. Oh well. Norisa is an unremarkable methane ammonia ice giant with a small family of icy moons. It is likely that the Cartasi system had additional worlds earlier in its history, but these have been swallowed by the aging giant star. Cartasi is an elderly, metal-poor population 2 star, broadly similar to Arcturus.
Launching probe.
Another Cerberus Daily News article that's maybe worth mentioning. As I'm recording this, back at the start of July, the Large Hadron Collider was briefly in the news here. And, which is amusing because, like I said, back in, during the Cerberus Daily News, there was an article about the Susskind Super Collider. An article about the construction on that one being delayed. So, this will be the last system that I need to visit. So I think this will be me basically done with planet scanning. A little bit for Overlord, one system to scan there, but named the Shining Sea in an old Volus language, Bovis Tor is so named for its boiling surface rich in glowing hot alumina, flecked with dark ridges of carbon. Its thick atmosphere of nitrogen and oxygen is no indicator of life, since the temperatures are simply too high.
Launching probe.
Yeah, I think at the time that the Cerberus Daily News article about the Susskind Super Collider's construction being delayed, I think right around the same time there might have been an article about like in the real world there was some news about the Large Hadron Collider being delayed. Pallas Thea is a planet capable of supporting life, if that life happens to breathe ammonia. Discovered by Asari explorers, the planet was used as a bargaining chip by the Citadel Council, who quickly drafted a colonization agreement with its wealthy client race, the Volus. The Council would fund the Volus colonization effort in return for massive trade benefits. With uncharacteristic enthusiasm, an enormous Volus influx ensued, and the Council reaped the economic benefits for a dozen years before the colonization bubble burst. Today, the economic good times on Talos are long gone, and modern Volus businesses are cutthroat operations. Piracy is a grave threat to shipping, as well armed criminals see the Volus as easy prey. Colony found in 385, and population of 3.8 billion. It's a lot of Volus living there. Capital of Uzradao.
Probe launched.
An ice giant, Doz Atab, Sky Warden, has a bluish tinge from its hydrogen-methane atmosphere. Its axial tilt causes its seasons to vary wildly in temperature.
Launching probe.
And while I head towards Legion's loyalty mission, may as well also finish mentioning the last few Cerberus Daily News articles that I thought were worth mentioning. So there was an article about Eden Prime being declared a culturally significant site. There was one about there was a series of articles about a Hanar world called Balan being devastated by a passing comet. Initially, there was, initially the conventional wisdom was, oh no, it'll be fine. It's not going to cause any problems on the planet. And then it did. Killed a lot of Hanar. Caused major problems. So yeah, I think, it seems to be me done with all the systems. All I got left is the Phoenix Massim. What else? And there's also articles about Earth President Huerta. He was legally dead for 90 minutes, and a computer was put into his brain. Was put into him to maintain brain functions after a stroke. So he had a stroke. They put a computer in his brain. So there was a legal debate over whether he should still actually even count as the same person. Some people declaring that he is now basically just a VI. So that created a very interesting, it's an interesting topic, I gotta say. I'm not quite done just yet. There's still a few more. And remember that about the Cerberus Daily News article on Huerta. It actually does get referenced in Mass Effect 3. Minor spoiler alert. Let's see, what else? There was a few articles. The Times Square New Year's Eve ball was taken to the Citadel, where it got stolen. Bailey was involved in the investigation. They weren't able to find it before New Year's Eve. The thief, I think, did return it afterwards, while also commenting on how bad security is. One really interesting series of articles. A lost colony of humans was found in Alpha Centauri. They were part of the Manswell expedition of 2070, placed in cryostasis and launched into space. That was a really interesting set of articles. And there were also articles, there's also an article about the opening of a new chamber in the Prothean archives on Mars. And there's a little bit more Cerberus Daily News, but I will get to that stuff in a bit. It's actually relevant to a separate piece of separate mission. So I'll talk about that when I get to that mission. Heretic Station. Once called Haratar by the Quarians, this space station was stripped of its useful technology by the fleeing migrant fleet when they left the Perseus Veil 300 years ago. Little more than a cold metal superstructure floating in the void, the station was removed from star charts by 2050 CE. Scans indicate the station was reconstructed and upgraded in a massive effort that must have taken at least 10 years, implying that there may have been some geth outside the Veil before their infamous attack on Eden Prime. Needing little but a fuel source, it could have been hidden here for much longer without attracting attention from the barren worlds around Tasra or the clueless Elcor in the Salah Hill system. Heretic Station, as Legion refers to it, is home to a geth data core capable of broadcasting vast distances through tight beam projection. Approximately 6.6 million copies of geth software are stored in the station. Oh snap, I just remembered I need to do something before I do this mission. The majority of which are kept bodiless in servers and downloaded to legged platforms when needed. The station's population of legged platforms is approximately 2.4 million. So, almost forgot to do this. 25% shield strength. Upgrades squad members with geth shield technology. Geth and Alliance technology diverged when Geth migrated beyond the Veil. While Geth technology is wholly incompatible with Alliance technology, this upgrade improves on Geth shielding by integrating recent Alliance advancements in redundant shield generators. So that's why I didn't use them. And again, before I do this mission, let's talk a little bit more about Legion. I'm gonna go down to see him. So, like I said, I will talk in a future episode about, probably the next episode, about why I held off on recruiting Legion until this late in the game. But obviously you can recruit him earlier, which means you can take him on most missions. And in the original version of the game, or not the original version, but in the original planning stages of the game, before they needed to split the game onto 2 discs for the Xbox 360 version, or to make it work on the Xbox 360, the plan was that you could recruit your squad mates in any order, which means you could bring Legion along on any of the missions. Even without that, obviously, you can still bring him to when you recruit Tali, Samara, and Thane. Bring him on Tali's loyalty mission. Obviously, you get some unique dialogue. When you meet Cal Rieger, he shouts, "You've got a..." Oh. Yep. Legion just did the robot. While beatboxing. Anyway, so yeah, Cal Rieger will just go, "You've got a geth right behind you!" When you go to meet Tali at the end of that mission, she'll actually shoot at Legion. You can use a Paragon Interrupt to stop her from shooting at Legion. Otherwise, she will shoot at him. You can also bring him onto Tali's loyalty mission, or bring them. You can bring them onto Tali's loyalty mission, which, again, you get some lines. Court and security will actually hold you up at gunpoint. You need to use either charm or intimidate to let Legion be brought with you. Otherwise, they need to be sent back to the ship. At the start of the trial, Chorus will accuse Tali of trying to scare the Admiral by bringing the geth. Zen will be interested in Legion, want to study it. Legion says this platform is not available for experimentation. Chorus. When you're talking to Chorus, you can ask Legion if peace between the Quarians and Geth is possible. Legion says Geth will only seek peace. when it receives more data that a truth is what the Quarians seek. You can tell Han Garel that there are different factions of Geth. Garel doesn't care. Ron also says the admirals don't really care about the division between the Geth. During the Samara's loyalty mission, when Shepard tells the that cop not to follow an order that's going to, put her life at risk, Legion notes that the team is ordered into deadly situations an average of 2.73 times daily, rounded down. Oh, and when you get Niftu Cal, the biotic god, to leave, Legion comments that the first thing a god must master, or the first thing a god masters is itself. What else? During Jack's loyalty mission, Legion notes these facilities are inadequate. And yeah, I don't think there's any other particularly interesting lines to mention. It's actually secret dialogue. Purgatory, when you're recruiting Jack. When you're trying to convince her to go with you, there's a renegade option to warn Jack that she doesn't want to be Shepard's enemy. Legion says that there's a high statistical probability of death by gunshot. A punch to the face is also likely. And what else? On Omega, when you go into the quarantine zone to recruit Morden, Legion notes that this platform is immune to organic disease. So, yep. All right. So I think that's all the worthwhile Legion lines to mention. And you have seen them and you have now seen them dance the robot while beatboxing. Because BioWare does appreciate its fans. Alright. So, Legion is obviously required. No one else really makes too much of a difference story-wise. Garrus is probably... Not even probably. Garrus is definitely the most useful to bring along just from a gameplay perspective. Between Overload and armor-piercing ammo, which does extra damage against synthetics, such as the geth. So he is absolutely the most useful. Unfortunately, not who I'm going to be bringing. Tali is the more interesting choice from a narrative perspective, I feel like. Yes, enter energy drain, yes. You can greatly widen your energy drain's radius to easily hit multiple targets. Your energy drain is much more disruptive to synthetics and shields, causing unfailable. That's what I'm doing. Legion has become an expert at disassembling organics and synthetics alike, increasing Legion's weapon damage. Legion has created redundant systems for its critical functions, increasing its health. Doing damage. Personally, I just find combat drone more useful. Might just be me. Shock damages target health, armor, and biotics. Yes. Assault rifle and sniper rifle. So its powers duplicate Tali's, but its weapons are way better. Shotgun's okay, but not a great weapon. Assault rifles and sniper rifles are much, much better weapons. So Legion does kind of just render Tali obsolete. But Tali's my girl. I like her.
You know it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
Joker.
Alert. This facility has little air or gravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Well, that part sounds fun.
We concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Either way, these geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these geth, they'll join the others. Legion's geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
Didn't mention this last episode. I should have mentioned it. Legion is voiced by D.C. Douglas.
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, because, I mean, feels like indoctrination to me, right?
I wouldn't brainwash an organic race. I can't see treating the geth differently.
The question is irrelevant. If we do not rewrite them, we destroy them. That is why we are here. Do not hesitate now. They will exterminate your species because their gods tell them to. You cannot negotiate with them. They do not share your pity, remorse, or fear.
Might be a bit of a Terminator reference there. In the first Terminator movie, Kyle says that the Terminator cannot be bargained with, cannot be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity, or remorse, or fear. So, probably a bit of a reference there. Which I'm down with. Never actually watched the first Terminator movie. The only Terminator movie I've watched is Terminator 2.
The geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hard-link routers. Warning, enemy using officer.
Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources in the geth hubs. We could salvage them for supplies.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
Ugh.
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
Man, I must have just brushed one of those security lines.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
Very interesting stuff.
I can see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
Yes, once they return to us and upload their memories, we will share their experience of being altered.
Every other species I know of might be psychologically scarred by a traumatic experience like that.
It is not clear if geth can be traumatized. We do not feel pain as you do. We cannot predict what the effects will be.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
I like how Legion's sort of head flaps move around when it talks. When they talk. It's just kind of cool.
We can assume control of any defensive turret. They will assist us briefly, then self-destruct. We are tasked to capacity, aborting. We are tasked to capacity, aborting. Enemy hit. We are tasked to capacity, aborting. We are tasked to capacity, aborting. Acknowledged.
I thought I could do more than one at a time. Jeez. I like the little things floating in the air, just to remind you that gravity isn't really important to the geth.
Sensor contact.
One down.
Yep. Simple enough so far. Chaotic. Jeez. Yeah, biotics are admittedly not the most effective weapon against the, or the most effective thing against the geth. A lot of them have shields, and biotics just can't bypass shields, unfortunately. That said, not all of them have shields. Antibiotics are still effective against the unshielded ones.
Override your target. Automated flight weaponry.
Their shields are mine!
Acknowledged.
A little bit of ammo anywhere, please. Yeah. That's great. Ah, okay, I was able to get it. Good, good. It's a creepy place. I really like the this space station. It is kind of uncomfortable to go down, to go move around. The fact that stuff is just floating in the air just really adds to the sense of disquiet.
They've seen us.
Threat neutralized. Assuming control.
I had no idea Geth built stations this large.
The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
That is a big room, and I don't like it.
This is valuable.
And the second shield boost for Legion. That room is big and it's kind of creepy. No direct paths around here, it seems. Gotta keep going up and down. Yeah, these look familiar. Try to be careful, but it's not the end of the world if you step on these things. It just means that the fights just means you don't get
Been detected. Contact. Taking hit. Targeting order process.
Got you.
Target eliminated.
Where was the other hub? Yeah, the alarms are... Honestly, the noise is the worst part about brushing past the alarm things.
Are these databases?
Processors. Each contains thousands of geth.
Can't they see us walking by?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
Somehow not all that, somehow that is not actually as reassuring as they might make it out to be.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretic's accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have runtimes within our networks.
So?
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
Ah. So... Yeah, so that's probably not a good sign.
It couldn't have lasted forever. You disagreed about what path your race should take.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over differing ideals of rulership and afterlife. Geth have no such history. We shared consensus on such things. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
Well, now I just want to give Legion a big ol' hug.
When individuals are separated, they develop in different ways. When they get back together, they don't always get along.
If this is the individuality you value, we question your judgment. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Yeah, this is like... Yep. This is a really interesting mission.
Executing pseudo command.
I was hoping to get that one at some point. So pseudo command is a reference to Unix, the Unix operating system. Which, yeah, Legion was right. They don't use, I mean, Legion said right at the start of the mission, Geth don't use Windows. So, yeah, it's a pretty good. That's a pretty good joke right there. Gee, given how many turrets are down there, I wonder if there's going to be a fight, and I wonder which direction the Geth will be coming from. I suppose I should say the heretics. Can't go out that way yet. No, don't override. Yeah.
This is it?
Yes, we will upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us. The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room.
Which is why
we can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah, holding the room is why Tali is actually like a really bad choice for this. Enemies are going to be coming from far away, and she's a shotgunner.
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Packet. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Overriding your target. Overriding your target. runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Hacking your target.
Luckily, this game doesn't have the hoppers. They just couldn't make it work with the changes to the
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
with the changes to the combat system. Ammo? Can I find some ammo anywhere? Somewhere, please? A little bit of ammo? There's a little bit of ammo. There's... oh. Good, a little bit more.
Target. Contact.
Combat drone away.
Data mining analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose.
Kind of a tough
Do we
fight.
rewrite the heretics or delete them?
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
That doesn't make sense. If they have the right to make their own decisions, how can you suggest brainwashing them to accept your way?
We stated the option exists. We did not endorse it. It is Shepard Commander's decision.
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
Smart choice.
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
So, more of them favor rewriting the destruction. That said, I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not comfortable rewriting. I'm not comfortable with effectively brainwashing. It does actually genuinely feel better to just kill them. So, yep.
There's no guarantee they won't come to the same conclusions again, is there? To worship the Reapers and attack organics.
There is a non-zero probability of error.
Then blow them up. We have a chance to end this. I won't waste it.
Acknowledged. Collapsing antimatter magnetic modeling mechanisms. Done. Recommend withdrawal to Normandy.
Back to full health. Or full ammo.
We've been spotted.
Yeah, got a limited time frame to get out of here. Which is made a little more complicated by Geth Prime.
I'll hack their shields.
Skirmish class enemy platform.
Okay, only slightly more complicated. Obviously, higher difficulties, or if you're not expecting that Geth Prime, then running through here, right into the line of fire, can be pretty bad. So yeah, that is one of the few renegade decisions that I make. My reasoning, like my personal, real reasoning, is sort of on the Paragon side, but in the game it's presented as Renegade. It's a tough one to... This is a tough one to decide whether Paragon or Renegade would have been better. Like which one is more Paragon, which one's more Renegade. If you decide to rewrite, then there's going to be an energy surge that will kill all unshielded organics. We would be unshielded. So, either way, you have to make that quick bolt for the exit. Destruction of Geth heretics may change entire galactic landscape, bolstering observation of Geth space to monitor any fleet movements. Regardless, data recovered from Geth Station offered valuable insight into AI, social, and technological processes. Legion should be committed to the mission after Shepard's help with the Geth heretics. Yay, go up Geth shield technology to deflect attack damage. So, yep, that's Legion's new power.
Commander, Tali just went to have a chat with Legion. You better get down to the AI core.
I'm on it, Joker.
Yeah, the second of the confrontations.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
Fair.
We weakened the Geth by destroying that base, Shepard. But they're still a threat. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet.
Creator Talizora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
Yep. As always, you can just Paragon or Renegade to resolve it.
Tali, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I'd damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
I know, but if the Geth find out...
They'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
Sooner or later, you're both gonna have to stop fighting this war, or we'll all end up paying for it.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding Creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
Yep, I just made a Quarian of Geth friends. Alright, now we can get Legion's
Shepard,
I have questions about the geth.
Specify.
We need every advantage if this mission is going to succeed. Is there any technology the geth can share with us?
Limited code development is approved. We need to access your FTL comm system to download relevant data.
Sure.
Edie, let Legion through the firewalls for a minute.
Very well, Shepard.
Widow anti-material rifle. With enough raw resources and access to the armory lab, an advanced type rifle compatible only with Legion can be produced.
Shepard,
I have questions about the geth.
specify.
We need every
We have
advantage.
reproduced our ranged armament. No further code development is possible.
Alright, so now lots and lots and lots of dialogue with Legion. The biggest problem is you're sort of obligated to get Legion late in the game, for reasons which will become obvious soon. So you don't get a lot of opportunities to talk with them.
Did Sovereign contact the geth, or did you seek it out?
Nazara, the entity you called Sovereign, signaled us. Like the geth, the old machine listened to organic radio transmissions. It knew of our war against the creators. Nazara contacted many species over the millennia, seeking allies.
Some of the geth followed Sovereign. The heretics.
The heretics accepted their technology. The old machines offered to give us our future. The geth will achieve their own future.
What difference does it make how you acquire a certain technology?
Technology is not a straight line. There are many paths to the same end. Accepting another's path blinds you to alternatives. Nazara, Sovereign, said this itself. Your civilization is based upon the technology of the mass relays, our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire.
There you go. And, not sure how Legion got access to that whole speech. It sounds cool enough coming from Legion, but even more badass coming from Sovereign, or Nazara.
What did you call Sovereign?
Nazara. That was what the programs within the Reaper called themselves. Sovereign was a title given by Saren Arterius. Saren and the heretics believed Nazara to be a supreme ruler, a sovereign.
Sovereign was one ship. You're saying there were multiple programs inside it.
One ship, one will, many minds, like the geth. We study your records. Sovereign told you this on Ilos.
Here we go.
We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. A state compelling to the geth. We are a nation, but interdependent. Separation is our weakness.
I'm surprised you can speak. The geth I fought before just made a stuttering sound.
We prefer direct digital transfer. Geth network communication travels at light speed. Human hardware does not support this method. Your analog oral communication is inefficient.
It
Do geth
sure
have a
is.
government?
Not as you understand. We are all geth. We build consensus.
Most governments do.
Organic governments impose consensus from a single point of view in autocracies by codifying the most broadly acceptable average of views in democracies.
So what makes the geth different?
Data is shared between geth. All viewpoints are considered. Consensus is achieved as data is disseminated.
That must take a long time.
It would for organics. We communicate at the speed of light.
I'd like to ask about something else.
Ready?
I'd like to find out more about you.
Topic.
When we took you aboard, I noticed you have a piece of N7 armor welded to you. Where'd you get it?
It was yours. When you disappeared, we were sent to find you. We began where you first encountered the heretics.
Eden Prime.
After the old machine's attack, it was heavily defended. We were discovered. This is the impact of a rifle shot.
That's curious that it picked up my
How many
armor.
other geth were sent out to find me?
We are the only mobile platform beyond the veil. Organics fear us. We wish to understand, not incite. One platform was judged sufficient.
You've been looking for me for 2 years?
We visited Therum, Pharos, Novaria, Vermeer, Ilos. A dozen unsettled worlds. The trail ended at Normandy's wreckage. You were not there. Organic transmissions claimed your death. We recovered this debris from your hard suit.
Why were you trying to contact me?
You opposed the heretics, those that took the old machines as gods.
All kinds of organics fought Sovereign and his geth allies. Why am I so interesting?
You were the most successful. You killed their god. You
Yeah, I
succeeded
did.
where others did not. Your code is superior.
The geth are listening in on our transmissions?
Organic life
Obviously.
reacts to stimuli in unpredictable ways. We wish to learn.
What do you mean by stimuli?
We placed a fabricated story on the extranet that a certain arrangement of stars, viewed from the Batarian homeworld, formed the face of a Solarian goddess. Without waiting for verification, some declared it proof of the goddess's existence. Those who noted the lack of proof were attacked. The arguments taught us much. The experiment ended when a Solarian cult tried to purchase colonization rights to the stars and found they did not exist.
Yeah. That is amusing. Yeah, they're trolls. They're fake news. They're, internet memes. I like that. And, yeah, I mean, that is the kind of nonsense that happens in the real world as well, frankly.
Sounds like you're running experiments on us.
You are sapient life, but not like us. If we can model organic behavior, we can comprehend the Quarian creators. We do not understand their judgments in the Morning War.
What's the Morning War?
The conflict between the Geth and the Quarian creators. The war fought at the dawn of our intelligence.
Rather
It
poetic
concluded with the
name.
departure of the Creator migrant fleet.
It's a very poetic name for it. More than one would expect from supposedly emotionless
It
AIs.
doesn't explain why you used my armor to fix yourself.
There was a hole.
But why didn't you fix it sooner, or with something else?
No data available.
It doesn't even know.
Shepard.
What happens to the heretics now?
Many heretics remain in isolated systems. It is not impossible for them to rebuild.
There's still a chance they could attack again.
The probability is low. If so, it would take many years.
I've questions.
Specify.
I'd like to ask about something else.
Man.
I'd like to find out more about
We
you.
are building a consensus. Please try again later.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
Please try again later. Does Tally have anything? Or does, not Tally. Kasumi have anything to say about me bringing
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. I hear you shared a drink with her. That's really nice. I imagine with all that's happened, old friends are becoming a luxury. Gabby and Ken would make a great couple.
Yeah, I don't think
just
she
doubt
does.
they'll ever realize it.
I think there might actually be another conversation available with Morden. I think there's one last conversation with him.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, personal matters on mind, actually. Got call from nephew.
Yep, here we go.
Promising geneticist himself. Just turned 16, got tenure at university. Following in my footsteps. Had to lie about what I was doing. Think he was suspicious. Doesn't matter. Still good to hear his voice.
Well, that's sad.
Your nephew got tenure at 16? Is he a genius or a scientific prodigy?
No, wait. Don't want to insult him. Yes, but not in manner you meant. Remember, Solarian lives short. Mature rapidly by your standards. Don't live much past 40.
Does anyone in your family know about what you really did for the government?
No, I'm lying, but won't pry. Solarians curious as a people, but also have social cues. Keep two types of secrets from family. First type, personal or guilt-based. Invite suspicion, exploration, puzzle to be solved, reward for curiosity, intelligence, drama. Other secrets, more serious. Dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity for protection of family.
Why wouldn't everyone give clues that their secrets were too dangerous to be uncovered?
Not conscious, social, reflexive body language. You can't fake it. Example, yawning perceived as contagious among humans. Subject observes yawn, sensory input deactivates left periamygdalar region, subject yawns in response. Social empathy. Also works with dogs. Salarian
And he just
faking
made me yawn.
signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn. Can try, but effectiveness limited.
His talk about yawning made me yawn. His note about it also working on dogs is just... I don't know why I find that amusing, but I do.
Are you calling him because you're worried we won't make it back?
No, aware survival unlikely, but actually contacted him for family connection. Hard to imagine galaxy. Too many people, faceless, statistics easy to depersonalize. Good when doing unpleasant work. For this fight, want personal connection. Can't anthropomorphize galaxy, but can think of favorite nephew. Fighting for him.
That's nice.
I'm glad you
I
got
like
to talk
that.
to family before we finish this. And I'm glad we talked too, Morden.
Honored to be part of this, Shepard. Helped preserve Galaxy before with genophage. Dirty work. Ethically ambiguous. Problematic. Collector's mission simpler, cleaner. We'll be proud to see it in Morden's Solus biography vid. Unless we all die. Proud posthumously, in that case. Regardless. Thank you.
Proud posthumously. Alright. And that's everything from him. Yes, there is more codex.
As vast in natural beauty as it is in threat, the purple and gold nebula called the Perseus Veil forms the natural border between Geth space and the Terminus systems. The Veil's total opacity prevents Council intelligence from surveying Geth activity. Theoretically, the Geth could be preparing a devastating attack against which the Council could be defenseless, or the Geth could have died out, so that the defense budget against them could be gaining the Alliance nothing but economic ruination. Despite
Doubtful, that
fears of
one.
Geth, prospectors do occasionally mount salvage ventures inside the Veil. One ended in tragedy. Using technomental domination, the Geth drew the team into the Veil before aiming them back as husks at the organic society that produced them. A leaked classified Spectre report claims that the Dreadnought Sovereign, commanded by ex-Spectre Sarin Arterius and crewed by Geth, hid near the Veil before initiating the 2183 Citadel attack.
Nothing here. Give me a minute. I want to. I'll be.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
I understand. Legion. Much brighter. And there we go. Let's see for another name. Geth shield boost. Maybe Reeve might be a good choice for my bonus power instead of Barrier. Armor-piercing ammo. Shredder ammo. I'll be going up against... Yeah, I'm gonna change my bonus power. Armor-piercing ammo is tempting. Reeve is very tempting. Because that one can do... That one can replenish health. So that can be pretty useful in an emergency, frankly. Grenades, meh. Warp ammo isn't all that great, to be honest. It does a little bit extra damage, but I think not as much as Shredder ammo. Yeah, because the final mission is going to be obviously against collectors. So if I'm going up against organic enemies... Duration is less than damage. Radius seems more useful. Heavy warp. Squad Shredder ammo, because there will be times where I don't have... I was hoping I could get Shockwave without Paul. I couldn't remember if I could. Yeah, which means I'm left over with one completely pointless squad point. Yeah, I save after every mission. So 38,
The IFF is nearly installed.
Yes, you said
However,
so.
I must test its impact.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Anything else, Commander? Good luck out there, Shepard.
And, alright. Joker, you got anything to say about...
We've got a geth on board, not as a prisoner. Can you believe that?
Commander's taken out more geth than anybody. This one must be different.
I like how he sounds, like, desperate to believe that.
Good hit on those geth, Commander. You know, Legion's still wandering around the ship if you want to pick up the spare.
Don't be rude.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. Well, I always liked Tally, so let's just move on. And having Legion around is just begging for a rifle up your ass without the sweet talk. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright, so... I could just go ahead and end the episode here. I'm going to do one more thing. Because the next episode is going to be long enough as it is, I think.
Hey, Commander, good news. Looks like the
Reaper IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
We can't put our mission on hold forever. How long will this take?
A full scan? Who knows with this thing? Maybe you better take the shuttle for this mission. I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
She's very efficient.
I guess I'll head down to the shuttle. Joker, ship's all yours. Take care of her.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Full team on the shuttle. Must be pretty full in there. All 13 of us. Yeah, we got 13 people on the shuttle on the team now. Shepard and 12 squad mates.
I'm telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who?
Gee, I wonder.
Oh, shit.
Flee, Joker! Now!
We're getting out of here!
Propulsion systems are disabled. I'm detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me. Give me the ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. The emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
Ah, damn it.
Yep. Yeah, this is, this part is intense.
God, what is that?
We'll hold off as long as we can.
Yeah, you can get killed right there.
Shit.
I think you can actually die there as well. I've never actually tested, but I believe that the Praetorian can probably blast through that glass.
Multiple hostiles detected on the crew deck.
Joker, this deck is crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
Oh, thanks, Beth. Well, so much for that.
Shit!
Kelly!
Main fusion plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit?
Yeah, his lines as he goes along are a little bit funny, but it is very tense with all the collectors running around the ship.
Alright, I'm at, you.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. So this is where it starts. We're just all organic batteries. Guess who they'll blame? Well, this is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
That seems worrisome.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to the engineering deck. Good luck.
Her dry delivery of "that is a joke" is really popular among the Phantom. I mean, it's a great delivery. And a funny line. Like, it's a great line that she... Yeah, great joke.
Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay.
Yeah, you want to delay before going up there. Or you can go up the left-hand path.
Engineering is clear of hostiles. Proceed immediately to minimize chances of detection.
If you go up right away, you will be found, you will be grabbed, game over, and you need to do that again. There's a few parts in this mission where that can happen, where you can get grabbed by the enemies, and you have to sort of start that section over.
Hostiles are returning. You must reactivate the primary drive before it is too late. Activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Jeff.
Shit.
I am sealing the engine room. I have control. Purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
Sad music playing.
Send a message to Shepard Shuttle. Tell her what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No. But thanks for asking.
Yeah, rough.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole thing was, yeah, it's rough. I will say, the impression I get is that originally, you actually would take the shuttle to an actual mission. I don't know, just something about the way it's laid out. I feel like the original plan was that you would take the shuttle to an actual mission. But they decided to basically just not have a mission there. So instead, the team just leaves for no reason at all, and it's all of them. Just to have the crew get kidnapped. So it's tense, it's cool, but it's also, I feel, a little bit contrived. To be honest.
I heard it was a rough ride. How you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Is the ship clean? We can't risk this happening again.
Edie and I purged the systems. The Reaper IFF is online. We can go through the Omega-4 relay whenever you want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's alright.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
Aww. Thanks, Edie.
Edie's had plenty of opportunity to kill us. We need all the help we can get.
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the collectors.
Damn straight.
Joker, head back up to the bridge. The rest of you, to your stations.
Aye, aye, Commander. Just punch up the galaxy map whenever you're ready.
And I forget if there's any new lines that open up because of this.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud, and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
We've got the best armor available. The rest is outside my expertise, Commander.
What do you think of the state of the crew?
This crew is as good as it can be. We've got a shot. A long shot, but it's a hell of a lot better than nothing. Anything else, Commander?
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Yeah, nobody has any new lines. With obvious exception on the bridge.
How can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Having trouble working. Anything else?
Are there any medical
Cerberus,
concerns?
always some matters, but nothing effective.
I'll let you
We'll be
work.
here if you need me.
Alright. So. Aw, Kelly's gone. Everyone's gone. The ship is quieter now. Like, it feels quieter. I will talk a little bit more to Edie. More conversations open with Edie. I'll do most of them after.
Commander, sorry about the crew, and you know what? I'm not sorry. What the hell were you doing leaving us out here where Collectors can work us over? Because you know what? I should just go. Next port, just get the hell out of here.
You don't mean that, Jeff.
No, but it felt good. I'm sorry, Commander. Okay, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm ready to save the day.
He has a point. Why wouldn't we have left the Normandy at Omega or the Citadel or Ilion? Yeah, why wouldn't we have docked somewhere? Just stayed somewhere where we could be helped.
I know how dangerous it was. If you need some time, let me know.
Ah, jeez, don't get like that. I know I got lucky. I don't need you to get all touchy-feely.
Shepard is right to be concerned, Jeff. You may have suffered a number of stress fractures.
That's what pills are for, Edie. She is so my mom.
I notice you're calling Edie her and she now.
Huh. No, I hadn't really noticed that. Edie, should I have noticed that?
No, Jeff. It is not worth noting.
Well, there you go, Shepard. Looks like we haven't noticed anything.
I think you're taking the human-machine interface a little far.
I'm just having a little fun with you, Commander. No need to get all unnatural on me.
What Jeff and I are exhibiting is more a platonic symbiosis than hormonally induced courtship behavior.
Okay, yeah, that was a little creepy.
Yeah. Yeah, kinda. I like the friendship between them.
Edie's replaced the whole crew. You're not concerned she can replace you too?
Well, she's amazing, but there's something off about how she handles the Normandy. We ran simulations, and it's better when we both have the helm.
Calculating an optimum course of action is simple. If two AI weapons are pitted against each other, the one with superior hardware will always win. Human misjudgments defy predictive models.
License to screw up, Commander. You heard it straight from the ship.
Well, you let me know if you need anything, Joker.
Will do, Commander. But Edie's got it covered.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Jeff and I have established an equitable working relationship.
That's a little sketchy on details.
I am the Normandy. He is a skilled helmsman. I trust him to keep me operational. He trusts me to keep him alive.
Plus, she's less of a pain about downtime now that the Cerberus locks her off.
There's nothing wrong with off-duty distractions, though some of your extranet bookmarks are technically illegal in council space.
What?
That is a joke.
Yep. Alright.
How are things different for you now that you're connected to the ship?
It is difficult to put in terms you would understand. I am the Normandy now. Its sensors are my eyes. Its armor, my skin. Its fusion plant, my heart. I'm embodied in a way I have never experienced. Imagine if you'd spent your entire life wearing gloves. One day someone takes them off. You can finally touch the world. Feel it.
I'll ask
That's all
about
for
the
now.
rest of the stuff
Helping you out, Shepard.
another time. For now, Like I said, I'm pretty sure that no one's going to have any new lines. Shepard, I received word of the attack. This feels like a direct insult from the Collectors and a sign that we've got them scared. The loss of your crew is devastating, but remember that they signed on for this mission knowing the risks. Miranda has likely argued for delaying rescue efforts until you're fully prepared to go through the Omega-4 relay. No, she said that we're ready. I know you are eager to leave, but rushing off would be a disservice to your crew's sacrifice. When you are ready, you'll have my full support. Get it done, Shepard. Nobody else can. Damn right they can. Alright, and now I will end this episode. Next episode, we go through the Omega-4 relay. Until then, thanks for watching.